Today we're going to make an Añejo Old Fashioned. Well, Ian is. He's going to muddle some stuff. It's going to be cool, and we're going to taste it, and we're going to tell you how it tastes. And that's kind of like...
It's going to be really good.
That's how it shows.
Who doesn't like an Old Fashioned?
Accidentally
And who doesn't like tequila?
3 ounces of pith without even knowing it.
Welcome to Coffee Cocktails. Derek, Ian, and Dan are going to show you how to make the Añejo Old Fashioned. Añejo Old Fashioned.
All right.
This entire video, Tequila Month, all month, sponsored by Siempre Tequila.
Who
Today,
doesn't like tequila?
I do. Did we open this brand new or is this old?
That is the old one.
Okay.
No, but because we tasted this.
Yeah, I know, but I have another one too.
Oh.
I think.
Yeah, I put the other one on this side.
So, Añejo, so many months old. I don't know, Añejo legally has to be older than Reposado, but I don't know. I think it's like someplace in 10 months or something like that. It's aged. So you're going to, if you like bourbon and that type of stuff, this tequila probably more in your wheelhouse if you're a tequila bourbon taster. That's why this is called Añejo Old Fashioned. It's going to be made the old-fashioned way, which is 3 ounces of Siempre Añejo Tequila, a 1/4 ounce of agave nectar, 1 dash of angostura bitters, 1 cherry, 1 orange peel. You're going to muddle orange peel. Usually you don't do the cherry, but I have seen recipes where they muddle the cherry as well.
Did you muddle the cherry?
No. Not in this one. This is muddle agave, bitters, and orange peel. I don't like muddling the cherry.
Like you're muddling the cherry.
No, you don't. I don't like that style, but I've seen it done. It's just kind of weird.
Right? Yeah.
And a lot of people, when I see them muddle cherries, they're using those fake cherries anyway, so it's like a waste of time. We're using
You can't
Luxardo
use fake cherries.
No, you got to use Luxardo cherries. You can get them at my store, awesomedrinks.com. This is agave nectar. I actually do sell that as well, but this is just because I had a big ass one when I bought it at.
You usually make a drink with 3 ounces.
BJ's wholesale. That is
interesting.
What?
So they never usually make a 3 ounce drink.
Yeah, I don't either, but it's an old fashioned and it had tequila and I was like, yes.
No, I actually never had a tequila old fashioned.
I think we've done this once in the past.
Yeah,
I don't know if it's the same recipe though. So once you've got all those muddled in there, you add your tequila, you're going to add your ice, you're going to stir it, and then you're going to get a nice well-chilled drink. You're going to strain it into a glass over fresh ice, which I've seen both with fresh ice and not with ice. This one says it calls for ice. And then you garnish it with your cherry, which we're using our Luxardo. And then boom! Magically, you've created an Añejo Old Fashioned. Also works with bourbon, but you would do it with bourbon and different sugar instead of agave. This is also National Waitstaff Day, so you should always, in this case, we should be thanking Ian for his time waiting on us, making us drinks while we sit here and talk nonsense.
Thank you, Ian.
Yeah.
We appreciate you.
Just a little bit. Not as much as you hope.
Not as much as I appreciate you guys.
The other option, if you wish, we didn't do it, but I don't know if that would impact the drink in a negative way. But if you have Chipotle, what was that? What
I got first try though.
Look at you! Oh, sorry.
What are we doing? You could probably try this too. I would do this second though, instead of the agave. Use like a Chipotle cacao because we use it for cocktails with tequila a lot. It's got that like the mole sauce like flavor. Or in the case of the last drink we made, it tastes like Indian food.
It did. Very interesting.
That, my friends, is an Añejo Old Fashioned. It's pretty big.
Try it.
All right, I'll do it.
Producer's like.
I might have poured it on myself. That just happened.
That's actually good.
Huh?
The beauty of this type of drink is it's taking the core product, in this case the Siempre Añejo, and it's just adding like a little bit of nuance to it. A little bit of the allspice, the cherry, just some of the cherry juice is going to rub off on it as it sits there. A little agave, but overall this is pretty much just a straight up
Añejo with some flavoring.
Añejo with some flavoring.
Yeah.
It's good though.
Yeah.
Obviously, we think alike.
Yes.
It's a little sweet.
That's what I appreciate about you.
A little sweet and potent. It does have a little kick to it.
Well, there's 3 ounces of booze in there, so.
Yeah. So you basically drink 3 ounces of booze. And it's got a little saltiness. Like I get a little like tequila saltiness. But it doesn't taste like...
But it's pretty smooth.
The Repo or the Blanco.
Yeah.
No, it's smooth.
It's smooth.
It's not nearly as aggressive.
No.
I mean, we tailor it back with a little bit with the agave, so you're getting a little bit of sweetness to it. And the sugar technically will make something taste smoother. But having already tasted this in a video over here, you'll see that that is actually a smooth product that's just coming out in here, and you're just adding a little bit of cocktail classiness to it.
It's good. I mean, I usually don't know what to drink with an Añejo.
Right.
Just like straight up.
And we're going to have 2 drinks. This is the first. The next one, what we do next week, is going to also have Añejo in it. And I had the exact same thing. I'm like, whenever we make a drink, we usually use Blancos. If we don't use Blancos, sometimes I get crazy and use a Reposado. Sometimes I just use a Mezcal. But this tends to get weird in the drinks we make.
Yeah.
Like, it just tastes...
Sometimes it's overpowering with the Añejo flavor.
Yeah, it's almost like there's just too much going on. When you get the balance of, like, a citrus, the saltiness of the tequila, and, like a sugar or an agave, that's one thing. But then, like, you bring this in, and it just adds, like, so much more... It muddies the flavor profile.
Sometimes in the different brands, I think it was the Rocks brand, we like the Reposado better, actually.
Yeah.
Than the...
Yeah, it depends on the if it's a kind of a crappy Blanco, it's probably going to be better with the Repo or Añejo. In this case, the line is good. We just happen to favor the Añejo and the Blanco a little bit more. I don't know.
But Añejo is really meant for sipping.
Yeah,
it's not really meant.
But like, I mean, if you're like a straight up like, if you like to drink tequila, I mean, that's just a good drink,
right? Especially if you like to drink tequila with a little bit of wood as part of it. Like, a little bit of aged oak to it. So, you know, if you're a tequila drinker and you're not a bourbon drinker and you're like, I wish I could like old fashions, but there's just too much bourbon.
Yeah.
That's something to start thinking about, because now you can drink something like all the other people. When they make their old fashions, you make one of these. And you can kind of like...
Where'd you get these?
Good.
I got those at awesomedrinks.com.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
They got a lot of stuff there.
They do have a lot of stuff there.
Yeah. These are delicious. These are the best cherries out there.
There's 11 more of those in stock.
It's like the standard.
Because I bought them for myself. See, that's the beauty of owning a store. And I have a store, and I have a show.
And a show.
So I use one as an expense and one as a sale. They cancel each other.
There you go.
I don't know if I win or lose in the tax battle.
Did you pay taxes when you bought them?
No. But I have to pay taxes on profit.
Oh, okay.
But I also get an offset of my expenses, but it's a different business.
Right.
Yeah. But the problem is, Awesome Drinks loses a lot more money than Common Man Cocktails, because I don't spend a lot of money in Common Man Cocktails. I just make shows. So it's easier to make profit. So I have to lose in the other one.
I just drink.
There's that.
And no thanks.
I'm definitely
say that.
definitely not a tax deduction.
You're definitely a tax deduction.
I'm definitely not a tax deduction.
I was going to say you're not a tax credit.
Yeah.
Just a deduction.
Dan is a tax deduction.
You're a pure loss center.
Yes, I am pure loss.
I spend money, Dan uses it on drinking.
Yes.
And it works out in his favor. So I would check out lots of shows. So I'm going to say it again. I haven't said it yet. Shop.siempretequila.com. You can go there, buy all 3 of these. That's going to get you to the rate of $150, which you will unlock free shipping if you use the coupon code CMC. Therefore, you get all the products like we have here, and you can make all the drinks we're making this month and try them for yourself. And then you can tell us if we're wrong, right, or you want to make, I don't know, a margarita that doesn't light your soul on fire. Also an option for those that haven't seen the ghost pepper videos up here.
It's fun.
The Siempre brand, one of the cool things is they make it the traditional style. And I try to read my notes a little bit more. So you get with the lowland flavor, like the lowland agave, the ones that are like on the base, what do you call that? When you're on the water line. Elevation 0.
Sea level.
Sea level! Like when you're near the sea level, you're going to get more peppery,
I am Cliff Clavin.
vegetal,
Useless,
earthy,
and full of knowledge.
woody flavors, right? So you can get that. And in the highlands, you're going to get floral, sweet, fruity flavors. So, and the other one's earthy now for me. So you take the earthy and you take the fruity, you combine them together with a little bit of the wood, boom! And you get yourself a high quality tequila. And it's actually not that expensive.
Sure.
So it works out in your favor if you like to spend money on cool cocktails and drinking like he does.
Yes.
Well, he spends my money and then he drinks for free.
Sometimes, I've had to buy like my own stuff lately.
Like, you haven't been all over.
Have you noticed the
know.
dynamic changing at all?
Yeah.
Sometimes I go over and I'm like, wait, you have gin? Let's drink some of that.
No.
You know, the problem is when we get together and we drink, it's whatever we buy is gone. So you buy a bottle. I'll bring like 4 bottles. 1 will be gone. Last time.
And then we
drank-
find something different.
Well, last time we went through 2 bottles of mezcal, a bottle of tequila.
A bottle of
You
bourbon.
have to recycle them. I just leave them on your counter.
Yeah.
So, but they weren't full when we got there, so there was that.
True.
So I cheated a little bit. All right, sidebar. More videos down below. Awesome Drinks Bartender Starter Kit, so you can get mixing cocktails. If you want that, we also sell those too. In case you know, you want it.
You gotta have a mixing glass.
So you go out, buy your Siempre Tequila, get your mixing glasses and all your equipment, and reproduce everything we do on the show. But you don't have to do all the jokes, because that would be weird.
Well,
Make your own
depends.
Yeah. You can copy them. I'm not gonna.
Yeah, it's not that bad.
That's it. We're teaching you how to
I'm
drink.
trying to eat that.
if you want.
He eats everything.
Probably flavored
Dude,
pretty well. Look at that
there's
thing's
been
colored.
episodes where he's just
Look at the
peeled
pith.
oranges apart.